Hello, I'm back. I don't want to say that too soon, but at least I'm recording a video now. I wanted to take you guys here. Hope you can hear me okay. I wanted to take you here because we live pretty close to this huge lake that's called Marne. If you don't know, it runs into Seine. And also, if you don't know Seine, it's the big river in Paris. We live kind of close to it, but I've only been here like 10 times or whatever. So yeah, I thought it's a nice spot, so I wanted to show you guys. There's like a little path you can go up here where you walk, and it's actually super slippery here, so it's pretty scary going here, but this place seems pretty chill and pretty good. So I wanted to talk about what has happened on my journey here to moving 1,000 kilometers away from where I've always been living and where I was born. I lived in the same city for like 28 years of my life, and I took the decision to move to another country. If you don't know, I talk about it in my other videos, so I'm not going to go too much into it. I just wanted to talk about like what has happened, because I've been here for 7 months now, a bit more than 7 months, I think, around 7 months, since August, and it's currently late January. What has happened? Yeah, so honestly, not too much has actually happened, I would say. The first month, we didn't really have a lot of time to do what we wanted to. When I say we, I mean like me and my girlfriend, because I now live with my girlfriend in my mother-in-law's apartment in France, close to Paris. So the first month we were on vacation with my mother-in-law and her new husband for a long time, and then they were there and we had to pack everything out and stuff. I kind of talked about that. And then honestly, for the rest of the time, I've just been in the apartment and I've been kind of just doing what I wanted to do, honestly. If you don't know, I just turned 29, not just 5 months ago. And yeah, I was doing this previously and I liked it, and I got a lot of positive comments, I would say, mostly. There was one video I did, but I was talking about gaming, which I'll get into a bit later, honestly. I've always been a huge nerd and gamer and stuff. But yeah, I just like making these videos where I try and talk for around 10 minutes and see where my train of thought goes. And that's it. So nothing really happened, as I said. We went on vacation the first month and we were with my mother-in-law. Then she visited again later on for an entire month, and she's here again now for around a month, which I'll also talk a little bit more about. But besides that, my mom visited for like around a week. I haven't been back to Denmark yet. I've been in France the entire time for the 7 months. So I didn't go home for Christmas. I didn't go home for my birthday or my mom's birthday. So yeah, I'll talk about that too. So that's kind of what happened. So not really a lot. Obviously, I tried streaming. If you don't know, I've been streaming forever, video games on Twitch. And I've been doing that a lot, or try to do that a lot these past few months. But it's not really going how I want it to go. And I know you can't really control that, but it's also, I'm just not really, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't think I'm having as much fun as I tell myself that I am, honestly. And that's a problem, because if I'm not doing it for fun, then what am I doing it for, right? So that's kind of what happened. So then I wanted to kind of talk about how I feel, how I am. Genuinely, I think I'm good mentally, and like my mood and stuff. I would say I feel good and I'm better than when I was working. I don't have a job still, so I haven't had a job for 8-9 months, because it's like a bit more than 1 month before we moved that I quit my job and I stopped working. It was June. June was my last month of employment. And yeah, I say that I kind of been doing just whatever I wanted to do, but it's not entirely true because as I mentioned, I have been trying to stream a bunch, but because I haven't been alone and we haven't been alone and we live in a small apartment, it's been difficult to stream, honestly, because my streaming setup, it is set up in our guest room, and it's where my mother-in-law stays when she's here. And when she's here for like an extended period of time, like 1 month, which is, it's okay, but it's a long time, I think. And I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on that. I'm not sure, I don't know. So I haven't really talked to anyone about it besides my mom. But I think it's a long time, and it's a lot to live with your in-laws for like an entire month, 24/7, basically. Not really, but almost, right? We live in a small apartment. We don't go out a lot. Our room is right next to her room and stuff, and it's just difficult. Like, yeah, she's super nice about everything, and she's just saying like, oh, you can use the computer whenever you want and stuff, but it's not really that simple, honestly, because for me, because I'm like a bit shy person and I hold back, then I can't just like be myself and be like how I want people to portray me or whatever on stream, if I know that my girlfriend and her mom is sitting in the room right next to me and they can basically like hear like everything that I'm saying. And it's not that I'm like saying anything that's secret or anything, but it's just like the feeling of knowing that there's constantly someone that like is judging or hearing or whatever, like what you're saying and doing, right? And I guess it's more of like a me problem than it is like of them, but it's just how I am. And I've come a long way from where I was like a few years ago, but I'm still not like that comfortable that I can just not care. And even now, I mean, right now I'm just trying to get in the zone and do it. I started sitting out over there in like a little park, but there were like constantly people passing by like right next to me, and I couldn't do it. So I found this spot, and it seems pretty nice. And also I think the view and scenery is nicer for you guys. I know this, yeah, it's not that nice. I mean, it's a river, right? But it looks like all muddy and brown, honestly, but hey, whatever. It's nicer than like a room, right? So yeah, that definitely has been like stressing me a bit. Besides the fact, of course, that neither me or my girlfriend have a job. So we're just kind of currently living off of like the money we've got, kind of. She gets some sort of compensation from the government. It's not a lot, it's like 500 euros. That's what our rent currently is. So it's like, it's rent money and then that's it, right? But then she can't buy anything else, and I don't want that, of course. And we still have to like buy food and stuff and everything else. And I usually take care of that with like my savings. But yeah, it's been stressing me a bit, honestly. And then also, I've tried to like figure out with like, I've been doing like TikTok and YouTube shorts on another channel that's gaming related. I know you guys probably don't care about that much. That's why I took it to another channel. But it's just like, it's not even that it doesn't get that many views or likes, really. It's just that I'm not really getting like followers or like subscribers, as it's called on YouTube. So it's not really going anywhere. And I kind of feel like I tried different things and I can't really figure out like what I enjoy and what is like gonna work towards something. And I also noticed that I barely ever get any like nice or like sincere comments on the videos, which is okay, but I did get on these videos, so that's telling me something. And it's still something like 7 months, 8 months later, where I go and like read some of you guys' comments on the previous videos. I actually did that just last night, and it made me feel good. And it made me feel like it was more of my purpose to do these kind of videos than like gaming. And also, honestly, it just kind of feels pointless. Feeling like I gotta grind a game like 5 hours or more every single day to get good at it, because no one cares to watch my videos or my opinion, because I'm not good at the game and I can't really, like, I don't know, I can't really provide other original content or insight to the topic. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I gotta do something else. And I always enjoyed these kind of videos, and I want to do them more. But I'm struggling a lot with like I'm struggling a lot with what I should share on these videos, because I'm a very honest person. I want to be as honest and open with you guys as I can about my life, but at the same time, I don't want to like paint people in my life in like a bad manner or way or anything. In the case of any of these videos, for whichever reason, would get a certain amount of traction, views, attention, whatever. Like, I don't want to like I just don't want to put anyone else to be like the bad guy or whatever, right? But there is things in my life that of course worry me and stress me and many things, and I don't really have that many people to talk to about, honestly, these things. Of course I talk to my mom a bunch, but like there's also things about my mom that I don't know. It's just kind of a mess, honestly, and I don't really know like if I should bring it to this channel to talk about it or not, because the point of this channel was kind of to like make it feel like you're having a friendly conversation with a friend, kind of, right? But of course it's very different from friend to friend and from culture to culture, how open people are in their conversations. And I know in some cultures what's private is private, and you don't really talk about it, honestly, with your friends or even family, right? But I don't like that, and I don't want that. Like with my close friends, I wanna talk about whatever I want, right? And I want to be open, and basically almost nothing is off the limits, honestly, for me. So I really like that, but I know a lot of people don't. But hey, it's my channel, it's my videos, right? But yeah, I guess I'm just struggling a little bit with that and figuring out how I can do that, or what I should do, or whatever, or if it's even necessary, or if I should just keep it in and like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But at least I'm feeling good. I'm feeling probably the best I ever felt in like a long time when I'm doing these videos. I really am. And I also remember that when I was doing these videos while I still had a job and stuff, it was like the highlight of my day. I really enjoyed recording them and doing them and talking to you. I really like that. And I think it helped me become better at communicating and talking, because it's also something I really struggled with. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I've always felt like I've been bad at talking to people, or most people at least, right? Anyways, this video is getting pretty long at this point, so I'm just gonna stop it, because I said I'll try and keep it at 10 minutes. I don't want to guarantee that I'm back, guys, in the sense of like that I'll record videos every single day. I probably won't, but I will try and do it at least once a week. And I know I say that now, and maybe I can't keep that promise, but hey, at least it's in my head then, right? I hope that you're all doing good and that you're great. And I want you to know that I appreciate whichever support you guys give me. Like, if you like my video, if you comment, if you subscribe or whatever, I want you to know that it means the world to me. And that's kind of why I'm doing these videos. Of course, also because it feels good and it feels nice to me. But hey, yeah. I just want you to know that it matters to me to see your comments and the likes and whichever, right? So hey, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're great. And I promise that I will talk to you soon, okay?